morning children, how are you all? Hope you all are doing good. So today we are going to start a new chapter. It is lesson number 9, scientist. Okay, so who was the scientist? A scientist is someone who conducts scientific research, okay, to advance knowledge in an area of interest. Okay, so scientist is someone who conducts scientific research. So in this chapter we are going to learn some of the facts about some famous scientist here. Okay, so everyone open your textbook, lesson number 9, scientist. It is in page number 266. Okay, so by filling this exercises we will learn about the famous scientist. Okay children, so shall we start? So given below are facts about some famous scientists. Read the facts and identify them correctly. So the first question, he was a Polish scientist. He is sometimes called the father of modern astronomy. He showed that the earth is not the center of the universe as people used to believe. Instead, the earth and planet revolve round the sun. Okay. So he was a Polish scientist. Polish means the people of Poland. Okay, so he was from Poland and he was called as the father of modern astronomy also, because he was the one who told that, okay, he proved that the earth is not the center, okay, center of the universe. Before, the people used to believe that the earth is the center of the universe, but he proved that it is not like that. The earth is not the center, but instead earth and other planets revolve round the sun. Okay, so who was the scientist? It is Nicolaus Copernicus. So write down the first answer, Nicolaus Copernicus. Nicolaus, Nicolaus Copernicus. Copernicus, Nicolaus Copernicus. Okay. Next, second one. He was a famous Greek scientist who lived in Sicily. Among many other things, he discovered a principle which tells us that if we weigh an object in the air and then weigh it again submerged in a liquid, it will lose weight equal to the weight of liquid in displaces. Okay, so this scientist, he was a Greek scientist who lived in Sicily. So he discovered a principle. So what is that? If we weigh an object in the air, okay, and again the same object, if we weigh it when it is submerged in the liquid, it loses the weight. Okay, so you can try children, when a heavy object, if you weigh it will be too heavy. So you just try when it is dipped in the water, we can easily lift it, is it? So when it is submerged in a liquid, it loses the weight. So he discovered this principle. So this scientist's name is Archimedes. So the second answer is Archimedes. Archimedes. Okay, Archimedes. The third one, he was the man who most people say invented radio. In 1901, he sent the first message across the Atlantic. He shared the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1909. So this man was who invented radio. So who was the scientist? He was Guglielmo Marconi. Okay. Guglielmo Guglielmo Marconi. Marconi. has showed that white light is the mixture of all the colors of rainbow, and also he discovered gravity. His name is Isaac Newton. The fourth answer is Isaac Newton. I-S-A-A-C, Isaac Newton. N-E-W-T-O-N. So Isaac Newton, he discovered that white light is a mixture of all the colors of rainbow, and as well as he discovered gravity. Next question, fifth one. He was a Swedish chemist who invented dynamite. He also left a fund, the interest from which was to be used to award annual prizes. So this scientist, he was from Swedish, he was a Swedish chemist who invented dynamite. Dynamite means it's an explosive, made of nitroglycerin. It is used in mining, construction, and also for demolition industries. So this scientist, Swedish chemist who invented dynamite, and he was none other than, his name is Alfred Bernhard Nobel. The fifth answer is Alfred. A-L-F-R-E-D. Alfred Bernhard, B-E-R-N-H-A-R-D, Nobel. And he also left some amount of the interest from which it is used to award annual prizes. So he was who invented dynamite, Alfred Bernhard Nobel. The sixth one, he was one of the greatest English physicists and chemists. He discovered the principle of electromagnetic induction in 1831. So his name is Michael Faraday. The sixth answer is Michael, M-I-C-H-A-E-L, Faraday, F-A-R-A-D-A-Y. Michael Faraday. So he invented, so he was the greatest English physicist and chemist who discovered the principle of electromagnetic induction. Electromagnetic induction is, it is a process of generating electric current. Process of generating electric current with the magnetic field. So he was Michael Faraday. Next we go on to the last one. This English physician pioneered vaccination. In 1976, he achieved a major medical breakthrough when he discovered that an injection of cowpox gave immunity to smallpox. So this physician pioneered, he found the vaccination for the smallpox. Means the injection of cowpox. Cowpox was a viral skin infection. The injection of cowpox gave immunity for the smallpox disease also, and his name is Edward Jenner. The seventh answer is Edward Jenner. Edward Jenner. So he found the vaccination for smallpox. So this was the famous scientist. The facts about the famous scientist, write down neatly in your textbook. Children? So children, now we have completed lesson number 9, scientist. Next we will move on to lesson number 10, religion. So we have different types of religions in the whole world, is it? So religion is nothing but it is a collection of cultural system, belief system and worldviews that relate humanity to spirituality, okay, and sometimes to moral values. So we have many types of religions: Buddhism, Jainism, Hinduism, okay, all those things. So in this chapter we are going to learn some of the facts about the religion, okay. So everyone open lesson number 10, religion. So answer the following questions by reading the clues. So the first question, one of the two sects of Jainism is Digambara. What is the other one? So we have two sects of Jainism. So one is Digambara. So which is the other one? It is Shvetambara. So write out the first answer, Shvetambara. Okay. Shvetambara. Shvetambara. Okay. Next, SH is there, children. You can write SH. The first answer is SH. Shvetambara. The second one, Gautama Buddha attained enlightenment under the Bodhi tree. So where is this Bodhi tree? It is in Bodh Gaya. The second answer is Bodh Gaya. Okay. So Gautama Buddha attained enlightenment at the under the Bodhi tree. So it is in Bodh Gaya. The third one, where did Swami Vivekananda deliver his famous speech at the Parliament of World Religions? It is in Chicago. The third answer is Chicago. Okay, so Chicago, where Swami Vivekananda delivered his famous speech at the Parliament of World Religions. The fourth one, where did Moses receive the 10 commandments? So Moses is who? It is a prophet in. He is a prophet in Judaism and in Christianity. So where did Moses receive the 10 commandments? It's at Mount Sinai. It's at Mount Sinai. Okay. Sinai. Mount Sinai. The fifth question, according to Greek mythology, which mountain is the abode of gods? So which mountain is believed it is the home of gods? It is Mount Olympus. The fifth answer is Mount Olympus. Olympus. Mount Olympus is in Greek mythology it is the mountain, the abode of gods, which is the mountain of abode of gods. The sixth one, the Parsis celebrate their New Year's Day by visiting the fire temple, greeting each other and feasting. So what is this day called as? This New Year it is called as, it is Jamshid-i-Nowroz. Okay, the sixth answer is Jamshid-i-Nowroz. Okay, so the Parsis New Year, the Parsis celebrate their New Year, it is called as Jamshid-i-Nowroz. Next, the seventh one, what is the holy book of Buddhists known as? It is called as Dhammapada. The seventh answer is Dhammapada. 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 Okay. So the holy book of Buddhists is known as Dhammapada. Eighth one, on which day Jesus Christ died? It's on Good Friday. The eighth answer is Good Friday. Okay, Good Friday. The ninth one, what is regarded as the 11th Guru of the Sikhs? It is Guru Granth Sahib. Guru Granth Sahib. Okay. Next, the 10th one. Of which great Indian epic is the Bhagavad Gita a part? So, Bhagavad Gita is a part of which Indian great epic? It is Mahabharata. Mahabharata. So, Bhagavad Gita is a part of Mahabharata. The 11th one, what are Buddhist monks known as? So, the Buddhist monks are known as lamas. Lamas. Okay. Next, 12th one, what is the holy book of Parsis? It is Zen Avesta. Zen Avesta. So, Zen Avesta is the holy book of Parsis. So, write down neatly in your textbook all those things, children. So, this was the facts what we learned about the different types of religion. Okay, write down neatly in your textbook. So children, now we have finished lesson number 10, religion. Okay, now we will move on to lesson number 11, animals in movies. So children, many films we have seen, many movies we have seen in which the animals will be the main character. Is it? So like this, in this chapter we are going to learn some of the facts about movies in which different animals have taken part. Okay, so we will see some of the facts of movies in which different animals have taken part. So check out how much you know about them. So we'll see that what are the animals and which was the leading role in the movie, which was the animals, what are the animals. Okay. So lesson number 11, animals in movies. So given below are some facts about movies in which animals, different animals have taken part. Check out how much you know about them. The first one, this movie from 1995 called Babe starred James Cromwell. What animal was Babe? Okay, so there was a movie called Babe in which starred James Cromwell was star actor. So in this movie, what animal was Babe called? It is pig. The first answer is pig. So pig means it was pig. The second one, this movie made in 1941 was called Dumbo. It was fully animated. So what was Dumbo? Yes, it was an elephant. The second answer is elephant. Okay. So next one. This movie from 1995 called Dunstan Checks In starred Jason Alexander and P.V. Herman. What kind of animal was Dunstan? So in this Dunstan movie, what kind of animal was it? It was an ape. Okay. A-P-E, ape. And the fourth one, this movie from 1989 called Milo and Otis used real animals. What animals are Milo and Otis? So which was the animals Milo and Otis? It was kitten and puppy. The fourth was kitten and puppy. Okay, so they use real animals in was Milo and Otis. It was Kitten and Puppy. Fifth one, this movie from 1994 called Black Beauty starred Andrew Knott. This movie is from Anna Sewell's novel. So what animal is Black Beauty? It is horse. The fifth is horse. Okay, so in the novel Anna Sewell's novel The Black Beauty, so it was the animal horse. The sixth one, this movie from 1983 called Cujo starred Dee Wallace Jones. So what kind of animal is Cujo? It was dog. The sixth answer is dog. So Cujo was a dog in this movie. Next, seventh one. This movie from 1992 called Beethoven starred Bonnie Hunt and Charles Grodin. So what kind of animal is Beethoven? It was Saint Bernard dog. Okay. So the seventh answer is Saint Bernard dog. Bernard. Bernard dog. Okay, it was Saint Bernard dog. Next, eighth one. The movie Stuart Little become very famous among the kids. So what animal was Stuart Little? It was mouse. Okay, the Stuart Little was a mouse. The ninth one, the movie Jaws featured a fish which killed many people. So which fish was it? It was a shark. The ninth is shark. Okay. So in the movie Jaws, it was featured a fish which killed many people. So it was shark. The 10th one, the movie Finding Nemo was loved by one and all. What creature was Nemo? It was a fish. So the 10th answer is fish. Okay. So these were the animals which took part in the different movies. Okay. So this was some of the facts about movies in which different animals different animals have taken part. So write down neatly in your textbook, children. So here is the time to end the session. So in this session we have already completed lesson number 9, 10 and 11. All the chapters, okay, all the 3 chapters. So complete all the exercises, okay, neatly in your textbook. So here is the time to end the session. In the next session will be the